Well, today is Friday, the 10th of October, and things are getting pretty crazy around here. So, I've been up the entire night. It's currently 7:30 a.m. Friday morning. I've been up the entire night because the criminals have me in this kind of situation where if I lie down at night anywhere, they start stabbing me with lasers, and it feels like a real stab. I think it actually hurts more than a real stab, but it makes me scream, and I can't be screaming in this house at 3 in the morning and have the neighbors hear me. So I kind of wait until daytime later on to catch a few hours of sleep because it's day, people are out and about, there's more noise, and they're less apt to hear me screaming if I get laser stabbed. So I was wide awake this morning and I thought, you know what? I was going to drive to McDonald's and get an Egg McMuffin. Okay, so I don't eat meat. I'm not a meat eater anymore. Well, I've never been a big meat eater, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. I was going to drive to McDonald's this morning to get something that I get regularly, not every day, but regularly, is I'll get an Egg McMuffin minus the meat. So it's just the English muffin plus an egg with cheese. That's it. So, anyway, they have this deal where you can get 2 Egg McMuffins for $5. So I do that, and what I found out is each Egg McMuffin is 240 calories. So if you have 2 of those, it only comes to $4.80. And then what I'll do is I'll either skip lunch or I'll have a light lunch. But anyway, this morning I was like, oh my God. Okay, my daughter's cat. This morning I was like, no, not today. I'm not going to go buy something fattening. Today I'm going to buy fruit. So instead of making a right turn, which would go to McDonald's, I made a left turn to go to Walmart. And it was about 5:45. I got to Walmart about 5, almost 6 a.m. And they open at 6. So, on the way over, it's literally the Walmart from this house is like literally a few miles. That's really close. In fact, okay, I'm going to be talking about drones in a second. But if you look at my drone videos on this channel, you can see where the drone is, and underneath that drone, where it is hovering, is around like where you turn. And you turn to go on Decatur, which is a straight here. And okay, so when I turned, all of a sudden, when I turned on Decatur, I began to feel like stabbing. Well, actually, when I was at the stoplight at Decatur, I started feeling like the laser stabbing. They began stabbing in front of my right thigh in the front, just like they do when I'm home. And I was like, how in the hell are they attacking me in my vehicle? How is this happening? And then the light turned green and I turned left on Decatur, and I was still being stabbed in the leg. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm being attacked with directed energy weapons as I'm driving. This is insane. Okay, so I get to Walmart, I park. As I'm getting out of my van, I see something flashing up in the sky. I see like something flying across the street in the parking lot across the street from Walmart. And it's got like flashing lights on it. And I stop and I'm like thinking, oh my God, that's a drone. That's a torture drone. And so, oh my God, it's like right here. Look how close it is. It's like literally like right here across the street. It was like so close. It was like literally, like I said, like hovering so close and so low. It was across the street from Walmart. That was, I mean, like, and hovering low. So I immediately grabbed my backpack. I bought myself a new backpack. I just want to show you, it's so cute. Okay, so I bought myself a new backpack. And you can't see it, but let me put this down. Okay, so here's my backpack. It's not as big as it looks. It's actually small, but it has that gold hardware. Anyways, super cute. So I grab it and I'm looking for my cell phone because I want to immediately like film the drone that's like so close to me. And can you believe, because I'm remote neural monitored, this fucking drone operator knew exactly what I was doing, and the drone takes off because it doesn't want to be filmed. It was like hovering, like directly, like near, like so close to me, but like up in the sky, but like across the street from Walmart, and it takes off and it starts flying away from me because it doesn't want to, me to take a video of it. And I wasn't able to. I tried videoing it, and it's been cloudy the last couple of days. It rained yesterday. So it took off and it was like lost behind the clouds. And so like I wasn't able to video it, but I was right. Okay, so I have been for months tracking this video that has been attacking me viciously, brutally. And whenever I film it, it appears to be on Decatur. Over by all the shopping centers. Like there's a bunch of shopping centers over on Decatur. Just like a couple miles from here. I mean, there's everything. There's like in the mall where the Walmart is, there's like a Planet Fitness, there's a Walmart, there's a Bath and Body Works, there's UPS store, there's restaurants, a bunch of stuff. And then across the street is like a huge Costco. It's like another. So where the drone was like literally across in a different shopping mall across the street from me, where there's a Costco and there are just a bunch of like more stores. And there's like a Target. Wait, no, Costco's up the street. Directly across the street from me, there's like another huge mall. And it has like Michael's, it has Target, it has a grocery store called Winco. It has a Hobby Lobby. Yet another. Okay, so that was where the drone was like literally directly across the street from where I had parked. And I now know that, yeah, that was the drone that not only attacks me here in this house, but it was attacking me while I was in my van driving to Walmart, of all things. I mean, unreal. And they know damn well I film it. And like when I started to pull out my cell phone to videotape it, he took off. I mean, like that drone took off to get away and not be caught. Unbelievable. So anyway, what I was going to end this with is there are some individuals in the TIAG community who shall remain nameless, and they're like basically claiming that all of the directed energy weapons that were attacked with are coming from one place and one place only, basically from Schriever Air Force Base. Well, that's not me. I've been getting attacked with drones. Oh my God, they're burning my eyes right now. I'm being tortured for this. I get attacked with drones, and the drone attacks have been going on for 12 years at minimum. The hardcore torture started in 2013, excuse me, with drones. And I was scanned a few years ago for biomedical implants, and I was scanned by a private investigator in Columbia, Missouri. I'm in Vegas, but I had to go all the way to Columbia, Missouri to be scanned. I was scanned. I paid, I think, $1,600 to be scanned. And like I said, this was in Columbia, Missouri, and this individual, this private investigator, found 8 implants on me and a body area network. Okay, so this was long before COVID. This happened, like I said, the biomedical scan was long before COVID. So none of my implants are like from COVID. I never got the COVID vax anyway. So anyway, never did. But these implants are still in my body. And so, okay, so I was able to trace back most of my implants to the originators behind the implant. And 2 of my implants were traced back to Boeing weaponized drones. There's a company, a subsidiary that they call it, under Boeing. I'm not going to reveal the name here, but if you want, you can call Boeing and ask, what's the name of your drone company? I know it, but anyway, so the two of my 8 implants were traced back to Boeing drones. Okay. And it didn't surprise me because I knew that I had been being brutally tortured with drones. They're always out there when I'm being tortured. And just like this morning, I was being stabbed in the leg on the way to the store. Sure enough, I see a drone, like literally like right across the street, hovering close to me. I believe this drone is on me most, if not 24/7 now. Because if I go to lie down, like say around 10 o'clock in the morning, I'll start getting stabbed. So it's out there somewhere, like, and it can't be seen in broad daylight. I can only see it at night, but it's out there regardless. And it's not coming from a satellite. And it's not coming from, I 100% don't buy for a minute that it's coming from Schriever. Not for 1 minute. And Richard Lighthouse actually came out and said, oh, like a few months ago, oh, for all you TIs thinking that you're being tortured by drones, you're not. It's all coming from Shriver. He says maybe a couple of you are, maybe a few of you are, but for the most part, no. It would be too costly or something like that. Well, the thing is that this was deleted off of the web. But when Obama was president, he ordered, I don't know how many drones, was it 30,000 drones or 60,000? President Obama ordered, I think it was like 60,000 weaponized drones. And they're in the skies every fucking night in every major city, attacking people. And so I don't know why this information is going out saying, oh no, it's not coming from drones. It's only coming from Shriver because everybody knows that this is why they call them Obama drones. But anyway, the company that attacks me, if you go to their website, you can see it, it will say like payload. If you go and ask like, well, what kind of drones do you have? And they'll show you, there's a whole page for drones with payloads. And the payload, when you click on it and scroll down, it will say equipped with electronic warfare. And I put that on my Twitter page several months ago. And I got like a bunch of, I think close to 50 likes on it because it was obviously true and true, obvious information.